Okay, I'm doing this video for the boat rambler dude. He builds small boats and traditional rigs and stuff, but this it's like a Latin rig. Okay, now the mast. Okay, this is I just got to do this with like a little model here and try to explain. Like if the mast is cut like at an angle and there's a bolt going through the end here, like a leg that goes through the spar. Okay, like this blue thing here is the spar, and this is a sail, and this is the mast. Okay, and if that bolt is perpendicular to the spar, how you want the spar on there, right here, let's do it this way. Okay, so you can see what I'm talking about. Okay, so the spar, now you'd have a little break in here where the sail kind of had a loop hole in it, so it kind of was like that. And then I gotta get this in the right spot. Okay, and then you got, okay, so here's your mast here, and then this is your spar with your sail, and then there's a bolt through there so it can pivot. Okay, now towards the front of the boat, okay, like this is the starboard side over here and port side over here on the bow. Okay, you got on the port side, well, on the starboard side here, this you'd have a rope coming off the end of here through the starboard block, and then a loop going around the mast, and then going through the port block, and then up to this end of the spar. Okay, so now when you pull on the loop on the port side there, what's going to happen? The spar will pivot like this, and the sail will be on the other side. You see? Let's do that again. Okay, this is the rope is going, or the sheet is going from this end of the spar through the port block, around the mast, and then through the block on the starboard side and up to this end, up to this high end of the spar. Okay, now you pull on the starboard side of the loop and it pivots around like this, and then the sail's on that side. So whether you're tacking or jibing, you basically, if you had like a cleat that you could cleat it off, but you might have to wrap it around a winch a couple of times, or like something to friction device, or however you figure you can do it, you know. But basically it's spinning, you know. It's like this up here would stay on the starboard side, so this would be the starboard side of the spar. This would be the port side, or not, sorry, this would be the port side of the spar. This would be the starboard side of the spar down here. Okay, and those stay on their respective sides when you're tacking and jibing. See, that one stays on that side, that one stays on that side a little bit, because the blocks would be spread out, you know, a little bit. It's like there'd be a, you know, probably, I don't know, like 150 centimeters or something apart, something like that, or 100, 150, and it just spins like this. But now here's the trick too. Is the other thing is, if you push it past center, okay, you push it past center, and you see what's happening there, and then the spar is straight across and level, and your rope is going past the mast, and you're sailing downwind. You see, I got to get this right here. Okay, there. You're sailing downwind. You could turn it like if it wasn't past center, you know. But it spins like this for tacking and jibing, and then if you went like this and stopped halfway, like you're tacking and jibing, then your sail's back here. So that doesn't really work for downwind. But if you push it, you'd have to actually kind of like manually push it past center, because then the ropes are twisted. But then the sail's on the front side of the mast, and you're sailing downwind. See, so it's like this, like that, like this, like that. And if you want to sail downwind, you just push it past center, and you're sailing downwind. That's the best way I can explain it. It's like the hole would go right in the middle of the spar. You'd drill the hole for the a big chunky leg bolt and washers, and go through the spar, and into the mast. But you know, I'd seal that up with some epoxy and make it so it was you know, pretty decent. So it had some meat to it. You might even add some wood to that so that it's nice and strong, because the steel won't break, you know, but it, you know, soak the end grain with epoxy so it doesn't split, you know, and then it would just pivot. It's real simple. I thought of this because I saw the, you know, you see those Asian rigs where they flip the sail, and you see that somebody do that, and it's like magic. It's like, how the heck did they do that? And I don't know how they do it. Yeah, I have no idea. But I sat down and I thought about, you know, how would you do something like that? And that's what I came up with. Anyways, it's kind of a crappy model, but you know, it's just two sticks and a piece of paper. But that's the best way I can explain it.